Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, in the last episode, I forgot to tell you, I went ahead and finished the circular tower, and we were working on that last time. Also made a nether portal to actually check and see what was going on, I guess around the nether in our area, so we can start working on a nether hub. But as you can see, I did a lot of work here. Just decided to go ahead and knock the circular tower out on camera. And I have a ladder going all the way up here. This isn't the... I don't think this is going to be the final, like, style of how I want the inside of these towers. But just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like up here. That's why I don't have a trapdoor or anything set. I don't know if I'm going to do like a stairway or something else. The interiors look really good though. That's kind of what I was going for. Now I think today I have 6 stacks of cobble. We're going to go ahead and work on getting the outline of the fortress actually done. I'm looking at my reference picture here, and I think everything's going to look good. So let's go ahead and start working on that. And let's go ahead and just get this entire one up to bricks. We can work on the stairways a little bit later. So this right here is going to be the wall. It's a 5-block wide wall separating these towers. This castle always seems to be thinner on this side and then wider going down this way. So we will go ahead and do 1, 2, and remember this circular one's a little bit bigger than the rest, so we'll just go ahead and start this, and this is our typical 7x7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go along with the 7 right there. And then let's see how that's gonna look. Let's get some stairways, because what we're looking at here is there's just a little bit of difference between the base of the wall and the base of the tower. We'll just turn all these into stairs because we're going to need every single one. And I figure we can just work until all the cobble is gone. And then maybe if we need to go start work on one of the other towers. There we go. 36 steps. That should keep us occupied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's actually going to work out more than anything. Now this is the tower where we're going to have the vines going down from the base. Unfortunately, we cannot have the vines going around the stairway. But I mean, we have to take the good with the bad, as I said before. So this is the 1, 2, 3. Isn't this the one that we had? Were these this is the wide one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we're right. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. And I apologize if you hear the cat meowing in the background. It's early morning, so he's trying to get us up and doesn't seem to realize that I am already up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really excited about today, guys. Today is the beginning of Koyuk. Yesterday, they had a pre-reg party. I didn't go to that because I actually was helping with the setup. I got a call from Savage, some people who watch the channel may recognize her from some of our multiplayer videos. And she needed volunteers to come help because some people had to back out due to work commitments and such, and so I went ahead and answered the call, and we helped get the venue set up. For a first-time con in a big place, it is not bad. It has a ton of potential. The potential, however, also relies on people, showing up and making it a big deal. So we will see how it goes. Now this one, because the tower is a little bit bigger, we can afford to put one more layer of wall down before we actually start on the tower proper. So we can do that. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then bam. And then this is just going to be one massive wall. And that is basically the outline of the castle keep, guys. Looks interesting. The real challenge of this build, I'm realizing, is going to be dealing with the interior, because it's not really that much of an open space. Well, it will be like once we get the towers, but this will be pretty much a very defensive style building, which I guess it makes sense because it was for Age of Empires. But just so, because the stairways tend to confuse me sometimes, we'll just go ahead and put another layer down here. I also know that with the towers, we're going to have to rework that door, and I'll show you guys why. I realized it when I was off camera doing the tower outlines. Oh, I hear you, Zach, in the background or underneath me, making trouble. You come up here, we will have a chat. And then we'll use this cobble and make a ton of stairs and get the outline looking all the way we want it. Actually, let's go ahead and get that dealt with. And I'll tell you what I mean here, because we were going to say that this was going to be the main entrance into the keep, and there was this tower right here. But it's not really even, so we're going to have to move this door a little bit off this way. Let me show you what I mean here. This is a 7x7 tower. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we would put that like so. And we'll have that for the entry door. See what I mean? I'm going to have to move that like one block over. Otherwise, it's going to go like right into the tower, that tower wall. And that would just look weird. So we'll put that right there. Actually, let's do that with all of these. Get it all looking nice and all orderful. Second I say that. There we go. All right. It's coming together, guys. Starting to come together. I'm very pleased. Very, very excited over all the challenges that we're going to find, you know, in the interior, because that's where it's going to get interesting. That's where it's going to get fun. Because, well, it's already been fun, in my opinion. But that's where we get to see all the little nuances of the build start to show itself. And there we go. And I guess we'll have one little entryway right here. Starting to get dark, so let's sleep so we don't have any more of Zach's friends showing up to make life difficult for us. And while we were here, we will go ahead and make another stack. And let's see how many stairs we can make here. Just do it like so. 59 stairs. We're definitely going to need more than that. 60. Let's go with 63 and see how many we'll need after that. Because we need to finish up getting these rounded. Yeah, the Koyuk site looks good. I'm going to be heading over there after I'm done recording this morning. And we'll be taking my trusty camcorder with me. Maybe recording some of the initial festivities. I think that'll be fun. Kind of show you guys a young Khan full of potential that hopefully will only get bigger as time goes on. Hang on. Ah! How dare you. Bricks. There we are. Nice, nice, nice. And that, I guess, this is going to be like the iron wall. Because there's nothing really separating over here. So this whole back area of the castle is pretty much at our mercy to design as we see fit. So that's good. I also like the fact that we're going to have this entire open space, now that I think about it, that we can use for like a great hall or something of that particular nature. Okay. Well, now comes the question, do I want to... This is a problem that always stemmed from me when I used to play Castles. It was a game by Interplay. They had Castles and Castles 2 Siege of Conquest, but the original Castles, building a castle was a slow process. That was pretty much the game, is that you would just watch the castle towers go up really slowly and all the workers on them. And I couldn't there's different ways that you go about it. One of them was that you could put workers on every little section of the castle and watched it slowly start to build up. And that was fine, and that was cool, but I also built one tower up at a time, so it looked like I was doing some degree of progress. So I don't know what to do on this one. I think I may just go ahead and build up the entire section, because that'd be interesting. That'd be something we haven't really done before. I could actually also get the castle floors done while I was there. I didn't think about that. Yeah, let's do that. And I have plenty of ladders, so I'm definitely going to need more cobble for that. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just try and do this. Get the first floor done at least. I don't think I have enough brick for that by a long shot, but we are on level 3 right now. Yeah, definitely not going to have enough. But we have a battle plan. We have a battle plan, and that is important. So that was 1, 2. Just for the sake of that, let's just put the door there. Row 3. Got to remember that, because the ceilings and the wall go in at row 5. Yeah, because I think about if we're doing the wall for this entire thing, I definitely don't have enough cobble. That is going to be a heck of a strip mining venture. Come back here. I almost died quite a few times off camera working on that thing, because I did have the ladders down, but I'd forget to shift and just... Fortunately, it wasn't that horrible of a drop. I still had like 2 hearts left every time I fell. And I always make sure to recharge my health before I went back up. So, we're at least going to get this first part done. And then we'll go ahead and strip mine some cobble, put it in the furnace, and I think we will call it a day for this episode. This one might be a little bit short because I really would like to go ahead and get going on the con. I also have Valkyria Chronicles to record later today, or actually right after this, which I'm excited about, because I'm having a lot of fun with that game. So this was row 3. Let's just go ahead and use the rest of our stone to work on number 4. I've got 15 cobblestone. That's something. And then we'll just go down the line here. At least we got this tower down too. Well, partially. Forgot about that one up there. Okay. Let's gray out the diamond pickaxe, which I used our anvil to repair back to its full. It was almost broken. Which shows you how much strip mining I've been doing to almost break a pickaxe with unbreaking... Which unbreaking does it? Unbreaking 3. Let's find a good location to start strip mining. Because I don't want it to... I forgot where I was originally strip mining, but this place looks good. It's like no one's really going to come back down here for anything like once the castle is done. Because, just like the Adobe house, once we finish this place, we'll admire it for a little bit, work on the interior, get everything fixed up to our specifications, and then we will move on. And I think I already said in a previous episode what I wanted to do. It's like I'm going to experiment with recording, doing some PvP on the Play Minecraft server. At least I'm going to attempt to. And if that works out, then I'll be doing some PvP videos, which I think will be all kinds of good fun. Now I'm going for... Actually, let's put all of this since I'm not using it. I need 6 stacks because I got 6 furnaces. And I just do that, and I do it in 6 stack bursts. Once I'm done, I go strip mine some more. Just a nice little thorough system. Instead of just sitting there. What I would normally do back in the day is I would just put in a podcast or something, and I would just strip mine until the podcast was over, see how much I would have, which would usually be an inventory full of cobble, or whatever I was mining at the time, sand. And that would be that. Actually, I have an idea as to my next build project here in this world, and it was based off, actually, Valkyria Chronicles. I was really impressed with the windmill that I saw in the town of Brule, and I thought that would be a really cool Minecraft project. So I think we might be doing a windmill after this, guys. Which I know is like, oh, you've done a castle and an adobe house. Yay, a windmill. Trust me, this is not just your normal windmill. This is going to be a pretty tall order, quite literally and figuratively. I think at least as tall as that of the circular tower here on the castle. And it's going to be all sandstone. In a green, it has to be in a green area, but it's going to be all sandstone, so we're going to have to find an area of desert and then basically go on a massive expedition for sand and sandstone, and then have to go back to the green and start working on it. So that's going to be a little bit different. I mean, having to use a non-native block type and build in a green area is going to pose all the dangers, you know, of having to go to the desert and then having to haul back. Hopefully we'll be able to find like a green area near a desert and just find an area like where you do not see the desert. I like doing that, where you don't see where a lot of the stuff is actually coming from. I can get away with it here on the extreme hills just because there's cobble everywhere, but kind of want to keep... Brule is a very green country in Valkyria Chronicles. At least it initially was. I haven't, you know, finished the game. But I think that having a little bit of sand nearby, if you actually looked at the structure, would be kind of cheating. So, and it's a huge, like, multi-layered windmill with different, all kinds of different stuff. So, that'll be fun. And it's also one of those ones where you don't know the interior or anything like that. So we actually might being the keyword, experiment with a bit of redstone, just to see, you know, what we could do with it. But I'll be doing vlogs today from Koyuk. Ooh, starting to get a little frame rate issue. I guess we might be near the heading toward the jungle. Doing from Koyuk. Might do some interviews with people. I'm not sure. I want to do an interview at least with Savage. So those of you who are not on the Facebook group could see what she looks like. And I don't know, I don't think she'll be able to cosplay like normal because she's on the staff, and she has been a trooper, an absolute warrior, going by and just helping out, making sure everything... What's the terminology? That all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. She has been very, very impressive. So I think, yeah, this will be the final stack. We'll put those in the furnace, and I think we should be good for the day. And I know this might be a shorter episode than normal for the people who watch this series, but... just I've got some stuff to do today. You guys understand. And it is dark outside, so that witches will be at a minimum when we head back. Trying to run to bed. 56 eons. There we go. Oh, well, that's a cow. That's not what I was expecting. And we're still good on our food situation. I went ahead and slaughtered all the cows in the pen, but they have kids, and I left 2 more. So they're in good shape for reproduction for the next time I need beef. And the sheep and whatnot, I'll probably get mutton or chicken next. And yay, no danger. Huzzah, but we do have some creepers over there. I don't want them to blow up anything near my furnaces, so let's grab out ye old trusty bow. Oh, I only have 2 arrows. That's not good. Where are you guys at? Okay, you're a bit far away. No one's sneaking up. Cool. Let's go stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, stack 4, stack 5, stack 6. That should get us at least to the first continuous floor. So, it's all starting to build up, quite literally. And this is actually going to be a little bit, it's going to feel slower to me doing it like this, but once we get it done, we have the entire thing done. So, it'll be fun, guys. I'm looking forward to it. But I'll go ahead and end it here. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.